related with Moon dynasty. Moon means Hindu. Hindu means moon. Okay? And I am reading this fact in Hugh Song, whatever he wrote is his own memory. He wrote that Indian are called into or Hindu because Chinese always calling this name by this name. And because he told, because they are like a moon, their grace, their light, always giving peace of mankind. They never try to make slave any, other people, any alien people. They always welcome alien people like their own deity. They are so gentle people. And so rich people, I never, find a single beggar in India, he told. That Indian people doesn't know how to, thief. There is no thief in India, People, never close their door. Always their door is open. He wrote in his own memory. When I read, my dear, that book, I was stunned. And really I was shocked too. Can any person believe that same India is this, whatever we are seeing in present? No. How, how much deterioration occurred with us? Can you think about it? So, my dear, I was telling you that our culture, our society, our settlement is not new. Social setup is very, very old. And don't think that whatever is old, that is useless. No. Sun is old, moon is old, earth is old. And still, you are alive due to these old things. Due to that, in Veda we are reading, we are follower of Sanatan culture. Sanatan means, give a good example in Veda, is a sun is Sanatan. Sanatana means not old. Whatever is old but looks daily new, that is called Sanatana. Okay? So, my dear, when Lord Krishna taught this philosophy, he told that those yogis who want to achieve this eternal peace must try to follow my advice, my instructions. What is his instructions? Na ati ashanastu yogo asti. This yoga is not for those people who are not controlling their tongue. Okay? There's a very good story when Lord Rama was visiting place to place in, Dandakaranya. In the end, he spent about 13 years. There was only 1 year. He went to a great seer, Agastha. His ashrama was in nowadays that's called Tamil Nadu, Madras province. Still there is a place that's called Agastha Asrama. He went there, he requested, Great Seer Agastha, my Lord, you know why I came in jungle, in forest. I don't want to narrate any other story because you are aware about this truth. What was purpose? Here. Then now I finished my 13 years. There is only 1 year. So now you should guide me how I can fulfill my purpose. And Great Seer Agastha smiled. He told, oh my Lord, you are asking me? You are omniscient, I know, my Lord. But still you are asking me, then I will request you. Now you should try to go in Dandakaranya, near to a great pious river. Name is Godavari. Try to establish there your small, hut. Live there. Then you will fulfill your purpose. He was aware that territory was related with Ram, Ram. If it will go there, then some cause will automatically be. Then you can do your work. Because he was exiled not by his mother, not by his father. His mother and father become only instrument. There was great plan, and that plan was, planned by great seers. So, that was great plan. How to conquer Ravana, how to kill him, how to, remove all demonic forces, those who are ruling many parts of India, how India can be free from that clutch of demons. So great seers made a great plan. Because they decided that if battle will start from India or, with Ravana, there will be battle of two nations, and that will be very harmful for both. So they were not, agree for that. Don't make this such kind of, creation, situation, whatever ruin two countries. No. If you will go in, that's called Nashika nowadays, okay? So if you go there, you will stay there, then they were aware that governor of that part of India is a woman. Her name is Purnakha, his sister of Ravana. And she is very, very lusty woman. Means she will see you, automatically she will fall in love. Then she will try to take you people. Then cause will start. And that happened, very well. I don't want to narrate that story, but I was telling one thing. Because that place was related to Lord Shiva. There are 12 Jyotirlingam. Yeah, mostly Hindu knows about those 12 Jyotirlingam. And among those, there is one Jyotirlingam is called that is near to Nashik, okay, on the bank of Godavari river. Name of that is Trayambakeshwara. Trayambakeshwara. Okay. Lord Shiva is Lord of that, range. So when Lord Rama entered into that range, he told Lakshmana, there is Lord Shiva, you go and worship him. And you should try to get permission. Without permission we can't stay here, without his permission. Okay. And Lakshmana went there, near to that Jyotirlingam, and he sat there and he started to pray Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva appeared. Then he requested, Sir, I am younger brother of Lord Rama, I am son of Dasartha, I belong to Ayodhya. And he narrated all his stories. And my elder brother wished to stay here, and he sent me only for seeking your permission. So if you give our permission, then we want to stay here. When Lord Shiva heard, what he did? He caught his tongue with one hand and his generative organ other hand, and he started to dance. When he started to dance, he was dancing, so many hours, and Lakshmana was stood there. He was seeing. In the end, he became fed up, and he came to Lord Ram. He requested, my Lord, Lord Rama asked what he told. Why, he is madman. He is madman, he didn't reply. I requested again and again what he was doing. And he was dancing in this way. Lord Rama, bowed to Lord Shiva and told his brother, oh my boy, he told you what he told. He told you that if you control your two organs, then you can live whole world. Whole world is for you. If you can control two organs only. Lust and taste. Okay? Yeah? Because these are base of our culture. If you can control, if one can control, ahara and vihara, lust and tongue, taste, then can live anywhere. Everybody will love him, everybody will welcome him. Every place will be his own place, my dear. How great teaching it was. You can think of it. So be aware about this fact. Here Lord stated that if you want to be yogi, you must be aware about your food first. Okay? If your taste is not under your own control, you can't control your lust. Impossible. Impossible. Because both are correlated. Here, he told, this yoga can be practiced by those people who is not eating much and who is not living without food too. Those who are eating much, and time to time, there are no any fixed time. Okay? Always they are putting something. Be aware about one thing. when you are putting anything in your stomach, and if that is very light thing, that require although 2.5 hours for digestion. Okay? If you are putting something before 2.5 hours again in your stomach, then what result will be? Painful. If you are putting any liquid thing as a milk, as a fruit, any fruit, no, not banana. Banana demand 3 hours. Okay? There are some fruit, they are very heavy. And among those there is banana, there is mango. These fruit demand 3 hours. Okay? There are some other fruits who are related with mostly juice, as a orange, as a mosambi, as a orange, such kind of fruits. Okay? They demand 2.5 hours for digestion. So if you have taken something and before 2.5 hours you are putting something else into that, then what will be result? Your digestive system will be upset. And after some years, not some months, after some years, because in young age, machine is very powerful and doing that is, but after that, who will suffer? I don't think that any friend will suffer, for your own self. No. That friend who is compelling, yeah, take little, he can't suffer for you. Okay? You will suffer. And don't put any undesirable thing into your stomach. If you want to eat today anything, you must try to put again after 3 hours. Then after 3 hours, all food, whatever you have taken, that will be, divided into 3 parts, in juice, in urine, and other, and your belly will be free, then you can put it another things. Okay? So my dear, be aware about it. Don't eat again and again and again. It becomes a root cause of your diseases. If you want to be healthy, physically, mentally, and intellectually, then you must control your food first. Don't try to eat again and again and again. Okay? First thing, na ati asanastu yoga asti. Lord stated here. If you eat much and many times, then you can't be yogi. You can't meditate. No. It is not good. In yoga treatises, there is instructions. After, 3 hours of food, when you are eating, when you are getting your food, and after eating, wait 3 hours. After 3 hours, you can sit for meditation. Don't sit for meditation before that. Why? But if you have taken liquid as a milk, as a juice, and such kind of thing, then you can sit after 1 hour. But if you have taken some solid thing, you don't sit before 3 hours. Okay? And there is other instructions too. What kind of, vegetable can be taken and what kind of food can be taken. There are great instruction. Because be aware about this fact, food is your base of life. Food is base of your life. And food, is changing always. In the end, that becomes your mind. Ahara shuddho sattu shuddhi. If your food is pure, your mind will be pure. Be aware about it. Okay? That 9th projection of your food. Whatever you are taking that appear into form of juice, and juice change its form, become blood, and blood to flesh, flesh to fat, fat to bone, bone to that called marrow, marrow to semen, semen to brightness that called ojah, and ojah to mind. These are 9 variations of food. Okay? Due to that, in our, a common saying is, it was very popular in India, जैसा खाए अन्न वैसा बने मन, जैसा पिए पानी वैसी बोले बानी. Okay? This is very, very popular in India. Your food is the root cause of your mind. As you will eat, automatically your mind will be according to that. Okay? If you are eating chicken, if you are eating, lamb and goat and so many other things, when you will sit for meditation, then they will fly in your mind. And they will call you. Okay? Don't think that you will be yogi. Not now, but after death also they will follow you. Okay? You will never find peace in this life, my dear, and you will never find peace after this life too. Don't think that this is only, divine message for other people, not for me. Okay? Here Lord stated, Na ati asnastu yogo asti. And be aware, as I told you, your food can be polluted in so many processes. Okay? Your eyes has many great power than other your senses. One day I told about that power. And today also, though you are big person, still also your eyes has great power. Okay? By seeing, you don't think that Indian people are very ignorant. Due to that, they believe that nazar lag gayi. Okay? Yeah, let's say that. It become polluted by sight, by seeing. This was searched by great seers. Okay? So be aware about that too. There is very good saying in your common language, bhojan bhajan, bhojan bhajan, और खजाना नारी, ये सब पर्दे के अधिकारी. Your food, your meditation, your wealth, and your wife, these are, these are 4. Try to hide them. Try to keep them. Okay? It means you can't use all these 4 things on the road. Can you? I don't think that any cultured person can do it. Yeah, I have seen. So, in this country, yeah, once unluckily I visited, I was in California, there is one university that is called Berkeley, Berkeley University, and near to that university is a park, very big park. Many thousand young boys were living there and are living there too, still now. Okay? And one my disciple took me, and only for seeing that thing, and he brought me there. When I went there, I was stunned. Many young boys and young girls came to me they, surrounding my car. They ask, give me something, what you have, give me something. Yes, what is they doing? And whatever I saw there, I can't explain. Okay. Yeah. I thought that these people are not human beings, they are only animals, any human god. Okay? And I have seen so many other places too. No need to explain that. But be aware, these four things are not for road. Okay? So my dear, here we are talking about your food, not other things. Na ati asnatastu yoga asti. Those who are eating again and again, those who are eating too much, those who are eating, uneatable things are not proper person to do yoga. This yoga is not for them. And na cha ekantam anashnatah, na cha ekantam anashnatah. But those who are living on fast, okay, taking nothing, they can't do this yoga too. Because if you are not taking proper meal, then your body can't be healthy. You can't get proper strength. And without getting proper strength, how you can do yoga? How you can sit for meditation? This practice demands very healthy body. Okay? And without eating anything, you can't make your body healthy. So be aware, try to take sattvic food. It was described by Lord in 17th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. What is the sattvic food? Okay? Be aware about that. Meat is not for you. Fish is not for you. Egg is not for you. Okay? These all are not for humankind. These all are against your divine nature. Be aware about it. If you want to be divine, then follow this divine advice. Otherwise, you can lead your life according to your own will. There are billions of people, they are leading their life, But don't blame to God when you are suffering. When you suffer, if you blame God, don't worry, He never replies. Yeah? If anybody blame you without any cause, you can say something against him. But when you are blaming Godhead, He is not replying anything. He is not saying anything. Saint Tulsidasa wrote, Kale karma hi ishwarai mithya dosh laga. Okay? Then you will repent only. And you will blame only God and your karma and time too. Oh, my time was not good, my fate was not good, and it was not dear to Godhead. Yeah? You will blame in this way. But really, your suffering will be result of your own karma. Be aware about it. So try to take proper food. What proper food is? And he told me that he will describe tomorrow. Okay, now time become over. Okay? But here he told two things. Those who are eating much is not fit for doing yoga, and those who are eating less, are not fit for yoga too. And na chati swapna shilasya, and those who are sleeping much, they are not fit for yoga. And those who are awaking much, they are not fit for yoga too. Okay? Your sleep and your food must be moderated. Here Lord described. If your food, if your sleep, both are according to this divine instructions, then you can practice this yoga, and then you will be benefited. You know? Otherwise, you can't be able to